Good evening, all the fans of the House of Wax. I have a very special episode in store for you. This will be the coverage of the 4th annual Wickoween at the Wickyards in Youngstown, Ohio. And it was a very special time, and there were a lot of people there. I got to meet a lot of people who were interested in talking, and there were some people who didn't get their time to sit down and talk, but next time I see them, hopefully we'll work something out and get together here soon. But I got the chance to talk to about, I want to say 5 people, which, as you know, is 5 more than I've talked to these past few months. So I'm excited to share that with you. My first guest of the evening, he wasn't a musician, but he was a fan of music, and he absolutely loves it. He was a blast to talk to and get to know, and I can't wait to see this guy around some more at some of these shows. His name is Thomas. Dude, so who's your favorite band then? Because you've said like 20 different bands, and you've known like everybody I've mentioned.
So it's gonna sound really generic based off the whole conversation, but Sublime.
Okay, no, nothing wrong with that.
Early on, like early life, just throwing it on.
Sublime or Sublime with Rome?
So Sublime with Rome turned me sour for a while. 'Cause
Yeah.
I would listen to you if you called yourself anything else. Right?
Yeah.
But then
Interviewing Thomas.
I am. He's awesome.
Thomas is great.
and then as I got older, I came around to him quite a bit.
Yeah.
But early Sublime, Robin the Hood, all of 40 Ounces of Freedom. My least favorite songs are like Santeria, because they get beat in the ground so much.
Yeah.
Stand By Your Van, phenomenal live album.
Now, I don't want to be picky or tell you what to do, but I don't know how much of that mic is picking you up. So,
that's completely valid. I'm not a professional with this.
no, me neither. But I just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah.
So I've never been into Sublime too much, and Santeria is like the only song I know. So
When you start like deviating and you get into like the ska rock, or not rock, ska punk side of things.
Yeah. Is that what they are?
Takes off. Yeah, 100%. So you hear the Santeria and you think, oh, cool, what I got.
Yeah.
But go throw on Robin the Hood and it'll change your entire perspective of what Sublime is.
Robin the Hood.
Robin the Hood. Robin. Like Robin Hood.
I'm listening to that on the way home.
Phenomenal album.
Yeah. So we're just chit-chatting about Portugal the Man, and they're playing the Grog Shop in Cleveland, dude.
Grog Shop, yeah.
That's crazy. The last time I saw Portugal the Man, it was also 2016, because Donald Trump was just getting elected, and we were shouting "Fuck Donald Trump."
As appropriate.
Yeah, as appropriate.
As appropriate.
That was at the House of Blues, and it was a packed house.
Yeah.
And there was some shirtless dude next to me who I'm pretty sure was on copious amounts of drugs.
That would have been when like the colors came out, like purple, yellow.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right around that time.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah.
favorite album by him, and I'm pretty sure it's because I got to see it live.
Yeah, and that's really where they started like stepping up pretty quick.
Yeah.
So another one like that is super under the radar all the time, Glass Animals, right?
Hmm.
And then that Heat Wave song came out. And then all of a sudden everyone's like, hey, did you listen to Glass Animals? And you're like, yeah, fuck you. I told you about that shit like 2 years ago.
Yeah. You knew about them before they were cool.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of catch a vibe, right? You throw
Yeah.
on some mixes and you're like, yo, I really like this. And then it kind of steamrolls from there.
Dude, so you tried to collect vinyl, or you keep up on it?
Yeah, I'm about 40 in.
40?
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's a decent collection.
Yeah, it's not awful.
I mean, that's enough to like ponder about what you're gonna put on.
Yeah, and it covers a lot of genres.
It does.
Right? I'm kind of all over the place. I got some hip hop in there. If you're a hip hop guy, there's a 3-piece jazz band called Bad Bad Not Good. They're out of Canada. They do a live album with Ghostface from Wu-Tang on it.
Okay.
Unbelievable, especially on vinyl. I have it both with instrumental and not. great. Absolutely great.
Okay, I'll check that out. Bad, Bad, Not Good.
Bad Bad Not Good. All their stuff is good. They do a lot of collab stuff. But if you like hip hop and you throw Ghostface in on it, it's a great album.
Yeah, what are they comparable to? Because I like, I mean, my hip hop kind of varies, but for the most part, like stuff like Childish Gambino.
Okay, so like Ghostface will fall more into the vein of like.
But I also like, I love Kanye's music. Not so much Kanye. I love his music though, and some Kendrick. I listen to Kendrick.
Yeah,
Hobson.
it's going to be more lyrically driven for sure, right?
Oh, that's awesome.
It's not going to be more of like your trap music or like Lil Yachty, things along that nature. It's very heavy on the lyrics.
Yeah, I prefer that.
Yes.
Yeah, nice little story or whatever in there.
Yep.
Yeah, I prefer that a lot more than just saying words.
Do you like Danger Mouse?
I've listened to Danger Mouse a couple times. Usually my buddy Dakota puts him on for me, but I haven't gone out of my way yet to listen to him.
So he has a bunch of collab albums over the years. One's with MF Doom, and it's called Danger Doom.
Okay.
Absolutely phenomenal. There's a lot of maybe that's not the one. That might be the one that has a lot. There's a lot of Adult Swim references.
Okay.
Master Shake, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, stuff like that.
With the MF Doom and
with
the MF Doom one.
yeah. Super dope album. And then Gnarls Barkley is CeeLo Green and Danger Mouse.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's good. You know that crazy song? That's all Danger Mouse produced. And then,
I didn't know that.
yeah,
That's cool.
So then he's in a band, Broken Bells, which is James Mercer from the Shins and Danger Mouse. They have 3 albums out. All of them are phenomenal. Very low key, like psychedelic pop. Not as out there as the Lennon Claypool Delirium. Just nice, clean, very well produced. So he did an album with Black Thought recently, about 2 years ago. Black Thought is the hip hop artist from The Roots.
Okay.
Very heavy, lyrically driven, amazingly produced, phenomenal start to finish album. I have that on vinyl too. It's just one of those ones where you go in and it's just clean, you know?
Yeah.
Like late Beck. Early Beck, Odelay, cool, dirty, raw. Morning phase Beck, you're like, he's so good at what he does now, he can't even be raw anymore.
Yeah.
So those are 2 albums that I highly recommend you check out.
Okay. Yeah, I for sure will. What were they again? I'm going to write it down.
The one with Ghostface is called Sour Soul. And that's what Bad Bad Not Good. And then the Black Thought Danger Mouse one is called Cheat Codes.
Yeah, I'll check that out because it seems like we like a lot of the same music so far.
Yeah, it's nice, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you remember your first vinyl?
My first vinyl, it would have been more old. So I'm 38. So my first vinyl would probably have been like 34.
Yeah.
So not that long ago. And what would be the first one I scooped up?
Mine was Weezer's White Album.
Oh, that's a good album.
Yeah, with like California Kids. Yeah.
It was probably a Dave Matthews album, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a great place to start because it probably sounds wonderful on acoustic. Actually, I lied. I remember what it was. It's Of Monsters and Men. My Head is an Animal.
Okay, I have not listened to that. What is that? What's that?
That's straight folk music.
Oh, really?
They come out of like one of the Scandinavian countries.
That's cool.
It's very low key, dude. I used to throw it on, go to sleep with it. It's one of those albums that even when I didn't have vinyl and never really listened to vinyl, I was like, I bet you that sounds really good on vinyl.
Yeah.
You know, it's just one of those. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then, what do you think your best sounding one on vinyl is?
Best sounding, it might be Of Monsters and Men.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's good. I got some Foster the People, which I really enjoyed. The Torches album.
I haven't heard of them in forever.
Dude, it's a good vinyl, right?
Yeah.
Like that Torches album. All their other later stuff is really good too. It's funny because that album, the Pumped Up Kick song came on.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's okay. And everyone just kept trying to shove it down my throat. And I was like, I'm gonna listen to all of it. And it's probably my least favorite song on the album. The rest of it's so good.
Yeah.
Hosier's the same way. Hosier's first album, Take Me to Church, you're like, oh, okay. That's the worst song on the album. The rest of it is so fucking good.
You see, that's crazy. I've never listened to that album, but his newest one with
Like Sweet or
whatever that song is. I listened to that album and I mean, I still think that most popular song's pretty good, but the whole album was pretty well done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Go back to that. I forget the name of the first one. It's like him in like a jean jacket on the cover, and it's like a sketch format, and his face is just a bunch of like squiggly lines and shit.
Yeah.
But that whole album, start to finish, it starts with the "Take Me to Church," but the rest of it is absolutely phenomenal.
Do you remember Guyot, the Somebody I Used to Know?
No.
No. Well, I'll veer off of that one, but
No. What do they sound like?
well, I mean, they're mostly, I want to say, on the side of like computer. I mean, they're still doing it themselves, but it's a lot of synths.
Okay. I dig synth stuff.
Yeah, no, you probably like them. You have to know this song. I'm trying to think of how it goes.
Here's the tough part. I don't listen to any radio or anything, right? So that's when it's hard for me with new music. I actually have to go like put an effort towards searching for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, before I let you go tonight, I'll find this album for you and let you know what it is.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you know the song I'm talking about, but the whole album, it's a groove. How's it going?
Good. I don't know if you guys have seen that or anyone from Rage set, but I have some Rage Against the Machine type signs. So.
I know where Kayvon's at.
Oh, yeah, you never came on, that is true. Very true.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do this right now. What's the name of the band again?
I think it's pronounced Guyot, so Goyte.
Goyat. Yep.
Yeah.
No, that's a Y.
Goyte.
Okay.
Yeah, Goyte. So, yeah, there is Somebody I Used to Know. That's their most popular song.
Yeah.
But that whole album right there, I feel like...
Making Mirrors.
Yeah, I feel like that song, I mean, it stands out because it's really not like the rest of the album, but the rest of the album I feel like is way more deserving of that song.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's funny how that works sometimes.
But like I said, I like the deep cuts. So I mean,
That's what's nice. I having CDs in the car because when I throw it in, I'm in for the ride, right?
Yeah.
I'm not swapping CDs out and stuff. So you're just kind of like, yeah. You're like 4 songs in, you're like, okay, I forgot this song existed, dude. It's about good.
but it comes back to you, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So are you good with like lyrics? Do you remember lyrics easy?
I remember lyrics. I'm not great with song names, and I listen to a lot of stuff where if I come across it, I'm like, oh yeah, I know that. I must really like it, but I'm not. It's tough. I don't like albums. I don't really remember a lot. It sounds like I do, but based off the scope of what I listen to, it's really not much at all.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that though.
No, it's nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to think though. Gaia was good, but I wanted to do. What do you think your most slept on album is in your collection?
In my collection or just all together?
Let's do both. Well,
Okay.
your collection first, then we'll do all together.
So in my that Charlie Musselwhite Ben Harper album,
Yeah.
No Mercy in This Land.
Slept on.
It's slept on. Yeah, nobody really hears it. Everyone thinks Ben Harper. They don't think anything of it.
Yeah.
It is such an amazing blues album. It's emotional all the way through. Highly, highly recommend. Yeah. You're good. So yes, probably that. Actually,
What do you think the most slept on album is?
This is the impossible question.
Gang of Four,
Yeah.
Entertainment. We were talking about Cage the Elephant earlier, right?
Oh, I love Casey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I used to watch interviews of like them and be like, all right, I love Cage the Elephant. And then I would hear them talk about their influences and be like, all right, so if I like Cage the Elephant and these are the people that influenced them, logically I would like these people too. So they were
would
one
think.
of them. You would think, right?
You would think.
So they were one of them, and then 3 other bands mentioned a band called Gang of Four, and the album's called Entertainment, and it's like super early punk, super like 70s. Oh, go ahead, here.
I would say a very underrated album is Fever to Tell by the Yeah Yeahs.
Okay.
It came out on my birthday in 2003. Karen O is amazing. I think the yeah are very underrated. Most people only know Heads Will Roll or Maps, but they're so good
Yeah.
in every aspect. Great drummer, everything. Karen O, very hardcore, very awesome woman, very underrated.
I hope they see this and they give you a whole bunch of free tickets.
So bad, that would literally be
Yeah, that'd be
I'll
awesome.
tag them.
Yeah,
Every
say
band
it.
that we're talking about, I'm gonna have to tag.
Yeah.
Karen O so very much.
So early influences, Gang of Four, highly that entertainment album, very very good.
Gang in Ford?
Gang of Four.
Gang of Four. Okay,
Yep.
that makes more sense.
And so I just think there's a lot of things that don't get a lot of appreciation. Elvis Costello and the Attractions. If you throw on that this year's model, late 70s, you're listening to it. If I never told you who it was or what time, you're like, yeah, this has to be like mid 2015s. And the influence is
Yeah.
so heavy with the ska. And the horns start coming in, and you're like, this is the pioneer. This is the band that brought everything that I was into, you know?
Yeah.
So I think bands like that get slept on more than anything.
So, one of Cage Elephant's inspirations come from like a ska background. Is that what I'm hearing? Like, at least them.
The ska would be the Elvis Costello.
Yeah.
But their influence came from that Gang of Four,
Okay.
which is early punk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Gang of Four is early punk.
It's weird how bands get their inspirations, and then
Yeah.
sometimes they just never even sound like their inspirations.
Especially bands then. So right now, you know, like if we were to hang out at my house, I do games and stuff on my phone, not play games. Like I'll put Spotify on and I'll make you pick a word. And then somebody else will pick a word. And the first band that pop up that I'm searching for, I'll just throw on. And
Oh, that's cool.
it might have 10 followers because it's some local band out of Georgia called Lion and Company.
Yeah.
And the album's Burden of the Meek, and they're super dope. And all they do is play little bars down there. I reach out to them on Facebook, try to get merchandise. They're like, yeah, we don't do that no more. And I was like, oh, that's
Aw.
cool. Sometimes I find bands like Mammoth, which I didn't know existed, which is just Van Halen's son. Because
Oh, that's
somebody
cool.
throws out Mammoth. He has 10 fucking million followers on Spotify. I would never find him.
Yeah.
But because a friend was like, I think it'd be cool for you to look up Mammoth.
Hmm.
And then you just throw it on. You give it 3 or 4 songs. Some bands you hear and you're like, yeah, we're not.
Not for you.
Yeah. We're not doing that. But you find some really cool stuff that way, man. Just exploring.
Yeah, I'll have to
and-
try that out. That's a
Yeah.
cool idea.
Yeah, it's just nice and it's fun because everybody's engaged. You know, you just pick a word. Okay, and then yeah.
And sometimes there's a lot of these low-key bands that I think deserve more of a spotlight than like some of these bands that are actually in the spotlight.
100%.
Yeah.
Devil Makes 3.
Yeah, they deserve some
love, yeah,
they
man.
definitely do.
Yeah.
Do you know how long they've been around? Because I just started listening to them, so I'm not
Long
too
time.
sure.
So that first album probably came. I either want to say 2011 or 2003, which is a big difference.
You see, that just doesn't sound that long ago, but that's that long ago.
Let's see, their first album. Yeah, dude, 2002. And that's that one with
2002.
and that's that one with Whiskey Whiskey Number 7,
Yeah.
which is one of their big ones. And then that album right there, Do Wrong Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite album from them. Absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I feel like I've been listening to their new stuff, but I don't
Yeah.
know. Probably.
Yeah, like Spirits.
Yeah,
that
Spirits.
Yeah, that early stuff is really, really good.
Oh, that's an early song by them.
The Whiskey Number 7 and yeah.
Spirit. Okay, yeah, I'll check that out.
And then that's my vinyl collection. Discogs, man, coming in for the.
Broken Bills. That's your shirt right there.
Yep.
Is this the same album?
No, they're 3 separate albums. They have 3 albums out, and then some
Oh, okay.
singles.
I didn't see that first one.
Yep. They're the first band I had the full collection of. It's just a good listen to on vinyl. So these guys, okay, that's Czarface. That's a hip hop group.
Okay.
It's 3 people. Inspector Deck, he's from Wu-Tang. Esoteric and 7L. 7L is the other person. Esoteric's the producer. Inspector Deck wanted to do more pop culture stuff because Wu-Tang is very like, what, protect your neck, I'm gonna cut your dome off, Shaolin Soccer, not soccer, that's a good movie though.
Yeah.
Love Shaolin Soccer, Kung Fu Hustle, great. this he gets to do. So one of the vinyls I have from them is a read along. It's a comic. And
that's
it's
cool.
It's all superhero themed. Like they're a superhero. One of their albums is Every Hero Needs a Villain. They do 2 collab albums with Doom, MF Doom. They do a collab album. What's up, Dwayne? They do a collab album with Ghostface Killer. But all their stuff is all comic book, like superhero. There's like wrestling intros in the songs. But lyrically, Inspector Deck is like top-notch storyteller.
Yeah.
Really cool stuff.
That's cool. So when it comes to albums, like I've noticed while I've been collecting vinyl, or at least in recent years or purchases, I've been digging the live albums. Do you like?
I don't.
No.
No, I don't. And I think it's because, so I have Pantera live.
Yeah.
And I can't determine if it's because I shouldn't be listening to like thrash metal on vinyl or if it's because it's live, right? So I haven't figured that part out. That Decemberist album is really good. The King is Dead.
Decemberist.
If you like what would that have been? Yeah, like late 2010s or like 2009, 2010, 2011, like indie folk kind of. They were one of the ones that kind of broke out into the scene with it.
Yeah.
Then
Could you
the Abbott Brothers.
Could you lump them in with Mumford and Sons whenever Mumford and Sons first started, or because modern Mumford and Sons not so much, but
Yeah, when they first
beginning was pretty cool.
when they first started, for sure, there's a little bit more rawness to that, right? When Mumford and Sons came out, it was that very simple, very clean.
Yeah.
The lyrics was everything, right?
Yeah.
And they're phenomenal lyricists. But they're,
I'm just gonna stretch in here.
oh yeah, you're good, man.
Yeah. Do your thing.
Appreciate it. Next.
So a little more indie than Mumford and Sons.
Yeah. That's cool. Oh, there's your Foster the People.
Yeah, that's the 10-year anniversary. It's a great album.
When did you start keeping track of your purchases?
I dated a girl at the time and she had it already, so it's something that I would do with her.
Gorillas is sweet.
I do. So
I'm gonna have to do this, but I have like 300 in my
Dude, it's
collection now.
easy.
This is gonna be
It's
forever.
easy because if you hit like the search, and then you hit the barcode, you literally just scan the UPC code on the album.
Oh, there you go.
And if you're not like I'm not super big on like, let me make sure I get the right edition. Let me, because they're represses and
Yeah.
stuff. I don't give a fuck about the value it tells me my shit's worth on here. I just want to know when I'm in a record store, I'm not buying the same fucking album twice because I'm high and excited, right?
That's you see, I have a problem going into my guys' shop, and I'll forget what I wanted to get while I was there, and then I just end up talking to him and go home empty-handed.
So they have a store on here too, man. I bought albums off of here. So like smaller, I bought off of record stores like Dayton, Ohio has a record store
Yeah.
that they post their stuff on here. So I'll browse it sometimes, see a nice album. I'm like, oh, dope, it's not crazy expensive, and they'll ship it to me. So it's cool for stuff like that too.
Now, do they post stuff that's like used?
Yeah, 100%.
That's a thing.
Most of it's used.
I'm gonna have to check this out.
You can sell stuff
I
as a
didn't know
private
about this.
seller
Yeah.
on here as well.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep, and then you get rated just like eBay, and it's all media because you can keep track of your CDs on here, your Vine, all of it. Mm-hmm. So it's a cool app. Birdfish down in Columbiana does record swap night. No stores are allowed. You can literally roll in with like a milk crate of shit, sit down with somebody, look through each other's collections, and trade, which is awesome.
Yeah. You see, I think I would be down to do that, but I don't know if I can let go of any of my stuff. I even have doubles of some things, and I don't even know if I want to let go of the doubles.
That's fair. Yeah. So I can't do it because I only have 42 albums. Right? If I had a couple hundred,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it took me a while. I've been collecting for about 10 years.
Nice.
And I think I recently started, I wasn't as, I don't know how I want to phrase this. I kind of took a break from collecting because I was kind of running out of room in my current situation. Then the whole idea for this podcast is I was moving my collection from one room to another because I
Yeah.
always wanted to do this, like a podcast, but I never had a clear idea of what for.
Yeah.
Then I was moving everything, and that's how I got this idea. But after I got everything in another room, I was like, these guys need some friends.
Yeah.
And I just been going hard since.
Jump back in it?
Yeah.
So if you go home tonight, everything's chill, you're relaxed, you sit down on the couch, you're like, let me just throw something in and just decompress, anchor in, turn my phone off, put it in a drawer somewhere, which is what everybody should do.
Yeah.
What are you throwing on?
Oh my God, that is a good question.
Because the end of the night music hits different,
It does.
right?
Yeah, if I'm chilling, fuck, that's a great question. I want to say I've been digging Marcus King.
I love me some Marcus King.
Yeah, he's a good one to decompress too.
Yeah. Southern blues rock,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know what to classify him as. I guess Southern blues rock.
Yeah, it kind of fits all that. I'm not great with genres. I think genres get too hyper specific.
Yeah.
But that would be, yeah.
Oh, I think
Like JJ Mofro. If you like Marcus King, you probably like him too.
JJ.
Mofro. Mofro.
Yeah, I've never heard of that guy.
Yeah.
I think if I had to put anything on, probably "Goodbye Yellow Brick Road" by Elton John.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite ones, and
Yeah.
it's nice and chill almost the entire way through.
Yeah. I don't revisit. Like, I'll do it on Spotify. If I'm at work, I'll throw on some like Michael Jackson or kick back even older. I love Elvis, but I never do like, I've never done like a David Bowie dive. Or
I don't think I could do a David
No.
Bowie dive.
I say that, but it's like some bands, everything sucks I listen to, but then that one album hits and you're like, oh, this is it,
Yeah.
right? And I always try to cycle back and re-listen to music. We talked about Elvis Costello and the Attractions, right?
Yeah.
First time hearing it, fucking hated it. Second time hearing it, 6 months later, fucking hated it. And all of a sudden, I'm on like my fourth listen over like 2.5, 3 years. I'm hanging out in the bath. I'm like, I need to take a bath. I need to relax. I do a lot of sports stuff, soaking my legs. I was like, I'm gonna give this album one more fucking try. Threw it on,
And then it hits.
and you're like, oh, this is so good.
Yeah, that's how I am with almost every album Cage Elephant's ever put out.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
I'm
fair.
like, this fucking sucks, and I get like 3 songs through. I'm like,
Yeah.
revisit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it sucks a little less, but
Yeah.
they could have done better.
Yeah, and, I
Then
mean,
it's like, okay, it's a pretty good album.
it's a good, yeah,
It's a good album.
Your taste kind of spreads because it might be a little too far away from you at first, but
Yeah.
just over time you start drifting and it starts broadening. But also different points in life. Sometimes you listen to an album, and you're like, I don't fucking know anything about it because it doesn't really apply to you. They're not really talking to you. But you come back from 20, you go listen to it when you're 35, and you're like, this is wonderful,
Yeah.
right? Talking Heads. You're early in life, you're like, I don't know what the fuck any of this is. And then you're 35, and you're like, same as it ever was. And you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, it hits. And then
Yeah.
it's like Kill Switch Engage, where you listen to it at 35, and you're like, this is way too whiny.
Not for me anymore.
Yeah, I've hit puberty. Everything's cool. I can't do this anymore.
Do you have a band like that for you?
Kill Switch Engage. Yeah, 100%. That's a real life example.
I thought you were just throwing names out there. No, that's silly.
No, yeah, it's one of them. You're like, I remember like fond memories, early 20s doing it and stuff where you're learning how to regulate emotion and you're growing and stuff.
Yeah.
And then now I'm 38. I can ground myself. I've developed tools and resources to help manage myself. And then I throw it on. I'm like, yeah, I can't. Well, what the fuck is this? What is this?
Yeah, that's not that they're not good. That's just you've grown out of them.
Yeah, 100%. It's not a reflection of them. And then there's timeless bands that you listen to when you were young. I love Seven Dust. I listened to Seven Dust all week, just out of nowhere. I was like, I'm gonna throw some fucking Seven Dust on, see if it holds up. And all of it holds up. Love it.
I was growing up. Well, the first song I've ever memorized was 1985, the Bowling for Soup song. And ever since then, I've always loved Bowling for Soup, and they still hold up.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah.
How old are you?
27.
Okay, yeah. It's amazing how that really kicks in. People shit on Limp Bizkit. Limp Bizkit was like my late middle school, early high school, all the way through. You could throw on that Significant Other album. I know it start to finish. I walked around with a fucking Sony Walkman in my pocket, listening to fucking Significant Other nonstop.
Yeah, that's cool.
Early Korn, phenomenal. They lose me a little bit after Life is Peachy, but
That's one I've never really been able to get into is Korn.
Go back to their first album,
Yeah.
self-titled, the one with Blind, Shoots and Ladders. It's a different Korn. It's a way different Korn. Early Korn, Shoots and Ladders, Blind.
No.
I'm so disappointed in you.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, go back first album before anything. Highly recommend.
Yeah.
Early Korn. It's not really new metal. It's like 93 was their first album. So you're still in that Pantera kind of spin-off feel, but it's a band coming in doing their own thing. I love me some Pantera too. I was listening to it on the way here.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever actually listened to Pantera.
Yeah, if you're into thrash, it took me a long time to like Metallica because I like Pantera so much. Because I would throw on Metallica and just be like, why not just listen to Pantera?
Yeah. While you're at it.
Right.
So they're comparable to Metallica then, would you
100%.
say?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Especially early, yeah, phenomenal, yeah. And Pantera, like,
In a what?
The Broly movie.
I don't know if I've seen that.
I forgot the name of the song, but yeah, I remember.
Pantera did
Yeah.
a song for the Broly movie?
The original, yeah.
What the fuck?
they have one of the most iconic album covers of all time. The vulgar display of power.
You need an extra hand?
Dog, that was incredible. Oh man. I need slammed.
Check out that album cover. Vulgar display of power. It's just a dude getting fucking blasted in the
Yeah,
face.
blasted.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yeah, dude, Cowboys from Hell. On the way here. Fucking love it,
Pantera's
man.
one of the ickest, silliest, heaviest bands we've ever got to appreciate in this world. I
Yeah,
love Pantera.
love them. So again, I was telling him every time I'd listen to Metallica, I'd go, "Why don't I just listen to Pantera?"
Ooh,
that sounds controversial.
That's early
This
me.
guy.
That's early me. I've changed. I've done a lot of Ride the Lightning recently,
I'll put it this
and
way.
Injustice for
Pantera's
All.
put out more metal songs than ballads, and we can't say the same for Metallica. Metallica's put out, let's say,
Yeah.
one ballad per 10 songs. Pantera's been kicking open the front door nonstop for 20
100%.
years. Metallica's like, we're going to be a little soft, and it worked for them,
Yeah,
so I'll give you that.
Yeah, you do your thing. So it just took me a long time, but now I appreciate it more. I've gone back recently.
There's a love for them always, and I'm happy that they're coming back on the road. They're bringing back Zach Wild, who was Dom's best friend.
I fucking love Zach Wild.
Oh,
Black
Zach
Label,
Wild's
Black
from
Label
Pantera?
Society.
Yeah, exactly. Zach
Yeah.
Wild is so Zach Wild and Dimebag were like literally best friends.
Yeah.
So it only worked out that way. Can I steal one?
Oh, that's
You
cool.
like Black Label Society?
I do.
Yeah.
What's this like? I'll try.
I think they're a little slept on.
Yo, listen.
Black Label.
I've listened to Black Label.
Yeah.
I'm not going to. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I've never liked Metallica, except for Hardwired to Self-Destruct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been revisiting things, just thinking.
But I
like-
guess I should also revisit because
Yeah.
a different time.
like Ride the Lightning, Injustice for All.
I just don't think I like their mainstream stuff. That's probably it.
Yeah, and then I think the Black Album is where you start getting like Fuel and The Memory Remains, which is all cool. But that early thrash, and what kind of did it? I don't really watch TV, but I know that For Who the Bell Tolls kicked off on Stranger Things. Never watched it, and then it kind of started that wave, and then that was the trigger for me to be like, all right, let me go back and then re-explore some stuff I wasn't really a big fan of.
Yeah. I dig that.
You have to.
Yeah.
Faith No More. My tattoo artist is a huge Mike Patton fan. Yeah.
Where do you go?
Lost Art. Jake Hall on Churchill Road right before Belmont.
Okay.
And then I got my Phoenix over here. I'm a fan of Color.
Yeah.
He does a wonderful job.
Yeah, I'll have to check him out. The artist I was going to, he passed away.
That sucks.
So this is all music themed. I have Roger Waters, Elton John, Rush. These guys are from Primus and The Wall.
Yeah.
Then up here it was really nothing. It was just kind of filler stuff. But I want to do the background of Tommy the Who. And
Okay.
you know those patch tattoos?
Yeah.
I want to do a whole bunch of band logos and just put it in that checkered.
Nice.
Form,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
pretty. He
You think you do something like that? Because I
Yeah.
like your art's very intricate.
Yeah, colorful. So what I ended up doing is I was in the Navy for 6 years, right?
Okay.
And I got the bamboo started when I was in, and then I came back to the area. I was down in Norfolk, came up, So I know I wanted to finish my arm, right? Because I can't just have some unfinished bamboo on my fucking arm.
Yeah.
And he, I went
Wait,
around
was it just bamboo?
Yeah, and it wasn't even. It was this one. That's the only thing on my arm he didn't do, and these were like soft outlines. So what I ended up doing, I went to every tattoo shop in like a 45-minute radius, and just talked to the person, looked through their art, found somebody I liked, and just said, "Hey, this is my arm. What would you do?" And then he worked at Skin Ethics in Girard at the time. So we started spitballing. He said, "I'll do this." You know, we started bouncing shit off. And then it just steamrolled from there. I've been going to him for 15 years. I pop in. Sometimes I'm not on the books now. I'll swing through, stop in, talk to him. He owns his own shop. He does 2 tattoos a day. So it's nice tempo. He's a big music guy, especially local, always at West Side Bowl, always checking out shows. So I pick up on so much music from him because he's an older guy, you know, mid-50s, always chilling on some stuff. So he's a big Mike Patton fan. Tomahawk, Mr. Bungle, Faith No More, and I just can never do it. He's in a project with Dan the Automator called Lovage, music to make love to your old lady by.
Yeah.
It's so unique, so different. It's the only thing I really like from him. So I started listening to Faith No More. It's one of those bands. Every 3 years, let me throw this Faith No More album on. And then this past summer, I was just walking around my neighborhood, kicked it on. All of a sudden, I'm 3 blocks in, and I'm just like, I really fucking love this.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Thomas, I don't want to cut this early.
yeah.
I want to
I can ramble
check
forever,
out some
I
of
get
this
it.
rage.
Yeah.
But I think you've proven to me that Navy is definitely the coolest branch of the military.
Without question, man. If you want to be a real adventurer, being a sailor is one of the coolest things in the world.
Yeah, obviously
Yeah.
they have the coolest people because
Yeah.
you've been a blast.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, thank you for
Pleasure
being on
being
here.
Yeah.